If you've been trying to get real results and revenue from Facebook ads but haven't cracked it yet, I'm fairly certain I know why. Want to know how I know? Because I'm Brandy with Life Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. And we've managed over $5 million in ad spend on Facebook and Instagram alone. And we've generated over $272 million in revenue for our clients from those ads. And when you've done this for over a decade, you start to see the same common mistakes from small business owners trying to run Facebook ads. So the biggest mistake I see business owners make is not having a sales funnel and therefore not running ads with the sales funnel in mind. If you're not centering your Facebook ads around a sales funnel, I can almost guarantee you that that's why you're not getting results, leads, direct sales, or otherwise. So answer me this. With the Facebook ads that you're running right now, did you set them up thinking about what buying stage your customers are in relation to your business? If not, make sure you watch to the end because by the end of the video, we'll have fixed that problem for you. So let's start getting you some results. All right, so first off, a quick crash course on sales funnels. The 4 basic stages of a sales funnel are awareness, consideration, conversion, and advocacy. When people who have never heard of your brand before first discover it, they are entering your sales funnel at the top and are now in the awareness stage, because they are just now becoming aware of your brand. The more that they engage with it, the deeper they move into your sales funnel and into the next stage being the consideration stage. This is where they start taking higher intent actions, such as giving you their contact information in exchange for a lead magnet. Then they move to the conversion stage, where they actually make the purchase of your product or service. And once they are an existing customer, you can either retain them if they are a client or obtain repeat purchases from them if that makes sense for the nature of your business, or you can upsell them all in the advocacy stage. Now, the biggest problem I see that prevents business owners from getting results from Facebook ads is that they are running conversion stage ads to an awareness stage audience. Let's say you go on a blind date. You know a few basic details about your date and you decide to meet up with them in person. They see you for the first time and they're like, "Will you marry me? Marry me now, please. You need to marry me." And they're like, do you think that person is going to marry you, or do you think they're going to run away in silence, never to return? Maybe calling the police. Definitely not the former, right? Same principle. When somebody sees your brand for the first time and you're like, "Buy now, discounted price, limited time only, you need this," the buyer is scrolling past because they don't even know you or know your brand. They don't know why they should buy from you. And statistically, trust is a huge ingredient that buyers need in order to make a new purchase, especially from smaller, newer brands. And you have built zero trust so far. So to fix that, these are the types of ads you should be running to an awareness stage audience. Purely value-oriented ads. You are not asking anything of your audience yet. You are simply giving them free value. So when we're looking at the Facebook ad campaign objectives, this is going to look like the engagement campaign, also sometimes referred to as boosting a post. This is going to get your existing organic posts extra reach, comments, likes, shares, and video views. Alternatively, if you have educational blog posts on your website, you could use the traffic campaign to send traffic to those blogs and optimize it for landing page views so that your ad targets people who are likely not just to click on the ad, but to actually wait for your website to load so that they view the page. Just make sure that the social media posts that you're boosting or the blogs you're sending traffic to, again, give free value that your audience actually cares about. Nobody cares about fun facts. They care about how to solve their pain points or accomplish their goals. So make a list of what those would be as they relate to your product or service and make content that addresses those. If you're a plumber, tell people how to fix their leaky faucets. If you're a dog groomer, show how to properly trim a dog's nails with bonus tips on what to do if your dog is afraid of getting their nails cut. I mean, look at us. We're a digital marketing agency telling you how to get results on Facebook ads. Give away free value that your audience actually cares about because it will help build rapport with your audience and show that you actually care about their goals and pain points. The only businesses who can maybe, and that's a big maybe, get away with running conversion stage ads to an awareness stage audience are businesses with the lowest price items or lowest barrier to purchase. If your product or service is cheap and tends to be an impulse buy, you can try running a sales campaign to a cold audience and see if you get any results from that. Otherwise, you'll want to run ads to introduce your brand a little more first and, more importantly, provide value first. Once you've got a sizable awareness audience, it's time to move them to the next stage. So these are the types of ads to run to a consideration stage audience. The goal here is to get the qualified people to take a higher intent action and to weed out the unqualified people. So if you have a squeeze page or a landing page specifically designed for collecting leads and contact information, you can send people there with the sales campaign and track how many people from Facebook completed your landing page lead form. If you don't have a landing page specifically built for capturing leads, or if you're finding that people aren't really responding well to that campaign, you can use Facebook's lead campaign. In the lead campaign, people can fill out a lead form that's native within Facebook, so they don't ever leave the Facebook platform to submit their information to you. The lead's contact info is stored in your Facebook Ads Manager for you to download manually or for you to automate into your CRM. I have a whole video I made just around the setup and execution of the Facebook lead generation campaign, so if that does sound like something of interest to you, I will link that video for you to watch next. Either way, no matter which campaign you use, you'll want to give your audience a lead magnet of value to them in exchange for their contact information. Your lead magnet needs to meet these criteria. It needs to be related to your product or service, aka not a free Amazon gift card. It could be a coupon code to your store, a free ebook, a free guide, a free calculator, etc. It needs to be something that your audience actually cares about. Maybe you're seeing a theme here. The best marketing is audience-oriented, not business-oriented. And it needs to be something they can't already get somewhere else without giving you their contact information. They're not going to give you their email if they can already get this info for free on your social media somewhere. So this should be higher value content than what you're providing in the awareness stage. And the last thing I'll say about the lead campaigns too, before we move on, is that you need to include the right qualifying questions. If you're a realtor in North Georgia and one of the questions on your lead form is, where are you looking to buy or sell? And somebody says California, they're probably not a good fit. These are the most common things that disqualify a lead: a lack of budget, their geographical location, or them wanting something different or outside of what you offer. If you're nurturing a lead that doesn't have the money to pay you, isn't in the area you service, or is ultimately going to be dissatisfied with your product or service because it's not what they wanted to begin with anyway, you are just wasting time and resources now on a lead that was never going to be a good, sustainable, or profitable fit for your business to begin with. So please make sure you include 1 or 2 questions in your lead form that qualify and disqualify leads. Another ad campaign you can run in the consideration stage is an app promotion campaign where you can optimize for app installs or app events, aka certain actions people can take within your app. This is a good campaign for the consideration stage so long as your app and the actions that you're promoting are free. Because remember, we are not asking for the sale yet. We're just trying to see who is actually serious about your products or services with high intent actions. So now let's talk about what types of ads to run in the conversion and advocacy stage audiences. People in the conversion stage are ready to buy and therefore should be hit with the sales campaign. These are the people that you want to ask to marry you because you've been courting them for a while, they know who you are, they've received value from you, and they trust you over competitors because of it. So they are ready to make a purchase. Send them to your product pages, show them dynamic product ads, and tell them to buy now. If your business operates based on leads, then the CTA here is to get them to schedule the call so that you can close them. And you can still use the sales campaign to track that. Just set up a custom conversion to track appointments scheduled. For the advocacy stage, these are existing customers that, depending on the nature of your business, you either want to retain as clients, make repeat customers out of, or that you want to upsell. So you can generally use the sales campaign here as well for any of those goals.